Hey guys, I'm going to read the book, Where Should Turtle Be? This book was written by Susan Ring and illustrated by Laurie Allen Klein. Has great pictures. Late one night when you couldn't hear a sound, there came a cracking and a popping, something moving on the ground. Inch by inch, a turtle slowly broke away from its nest on the beach and headed for the bay. Guided by the lights, he knew they were the key to finding his new home, wherever that should be. But the lights weren't stars and the lights weren't the moon. They were houses and cars, and he turned too soon. When Turtle stopped to rest by an old crooked tree, he said, "I think I'm lost. This isn't where I ought to be." Little Turtle cried, and with his tiny voice he said, "I'm not where I should be. I am in the woods instead." A bear came out when he heard the turtle's plea. He said, "Box Turtle, that's what you could be. You wouldn't have to swim. You could feast on fruit. You could crawl around the forest and sleep a lot to boot." The turtle tried it for a while, but he couldn't stick to it. He was not a box turtle. He just couldn't do it. "No, thank you," said the turtle. "It's just not me. I really don't think that's what I'm supposed to be." And he walked on. When the turtle stopped to rest by a cattail in the sun, he said, "Where am I now? Can you help me, anyone?" Little Turtle cried, and with his tiny voice he said, "I'm not where I should be. I'm by this pond instead." Oh, I couldn't find him. There he is, down here. A frog jumped down when he heard the turtle's plea. He said, "A painted turtle, that's what you could be." There's a painted turtle. "You could sun on logs, you could munch on bugs, you could stroll around the pond and slurp down some slugs." Turtle tried it for a while, but he couldn't stick to it. He was not a painted turtle. He just couldn't do it. "No, thank you," said the turtle. "It's just not me. I really don't think that's what I'm supposed to be." And he walked on. Turtle was unhappy, trudging through the salty marsh. The sun was hot, the mud was deep, this habitat was harsh. He pulled and yanked and flailed around in the icky, sticky, muddy ground. Turtle tried without much luck, but sat there stuck in gobs of muck. Poor turtle. A beetle flew down when he heard the turtle's plea. He said, "A diamondback terrapin, that's what you could be." You could crawl on the mud. You could crunch salty snails. You could also eat clams. And wait, the turtle shouted. I won't try it for a day. I am not a terrapin. I must get on my way. Then the turtle whispered, you know, it's just not me. I really don't think that's what I'm supposed to be. Then Beetle tickled its turtle shell. The turtle laughed so hard that pop, he flew out from the mud about a mile and a yard. Little Turtle cried, and with his tiny voice he said, I was looking for my home, and ouch, my head is sore instead. Look at this crab. A crab scurried down when he heard the turtle's plea. He pointed and he said, out there, that's where you ought to be. Out there, little turtle, it's well within your reach. Then Turtle looked around and saw he had landed on the beach. Inch by inch, he headed out that way from the soft and sandy beach to the salty silver bay. Then Turtle slid in and he shouted, this is me, 'cause I'm supposed to be a turtle in the sea.